Welcome everybody to the Kurz Real Estate Show. Today we're going to be talking some great shit for 2018 and things that you guys need to be paying attention to. Twenty 2018's here. Shit's happening. Things are going crazy. This is Hans with PRMG.
What's going on?
What's going on? This is one of our lenders here at the house. And my name is David Kurz. I am the owner and broker of Kurz Real Estate. And I'm excited to be here today and do this show with you every single week. Every Thursday, we launch this show at 4 p.m. So pay attention to that. You can find this at kurzre.com. That's kurzre.com. Or you can call us 786-529-5273. If you're a real estate agent, a seller, or a buyer, I promise you, there is no better company that you can work with. We are working 1,000% to be the #1 real estate company in South Florida. And once we do that, we'll take over the rest of the nation, right?
We already got half the town.
All right, so I do want to go over real quick our newest listings. We have a listing at 11537 Southwest 171st Terrace. That was listed at $320,000. We have another one at 17730 Northwest 36th Avenue. That was $265,000. We have 201 Southwest 17th Road, Unit 807. That one's listed at $595,000. And then we got rental at 10164 Southwest 139th Place, Unit number 2 for $1,000 a month. Congratulations to Eric Morales, Eric Vargas, Tony Gutierrez, and Christine Lynn for getting these fantastic listings on the market. If you want to find these, all you got to do is go to kurzre.com, click on office listings, and you'll be able to see everything on there. So I do want to talk about some stuff that is important for 2018. I want to get right into it. I think that one of the things that I preach a lot is that agents or people in general, if you're in business, should not allow failure to happen. You should never accept failure, right? A lot of people out there talk about how failure is an option and that you learn from it, right? But it shouldn't be an option. It shouldn't be an option. Yes, you do learn from failure should you happen to fail. But it should not be an option in your head. Like, having that in your head is just as bad as saying, I'm broke all the damn time. If you say that, you will be broke all the time. That's just God honest truth. You're talking to the universe. So let's get away from failure. Let's talk about something real quick. Facebook's making many changes, right? So I hear Facebook's making amazing algorithm changes, but what does that mean for you in business? It means that if you are not interacting with the people, then they will not interact with you. The reason that I'm saying that is because Facebook is changing their algorithms to allow you to see the people you care about the most, is the way they pitched it. Basically what that means is the people you connect with more, their stuff will pop up first on the top of the timeline. The rest of the stuff will be way bottom. So if you're just consistently posting a bunch of shit that nobody engages in, it's not really going to matter, and it doesn't matter, and it will not matter, right?
Absolutely, 100%.
So you do a lot of Facebook posting, right?
I do.
Do you interact with a lot of people?
I do. I try to interact with anybody. One of my biggest things is just, make sure that each individual that I interact with or that follows me or I follow, I always congratulate them on their birthdays, their, whatever special occasions they have. That's a way of interacting. That's a way of starting a conversation. And you'd be surprised how underutilized Facebook really is.
It really, it's still, to this day, the #1 lead source on the planet, and most of it free, yet people don't use it as much as they should. We're very big here at Kurz Real Estate about pushing our agents to be more social on social media. Right?
100%.
It's not a one-way street. You can't just be posting on there and hoping that people interact with you.
Right.
If you want them to interact on your post, you need to interact on their stuff too.
Exactly.
So one thing we say here all the time is, yes, you should be interesting, but you should also be interested. You should know what other people are posting out there and really get into it. I think that we are going to pre-record another show, and we're going to make sure that we bring a Facebook ad expert, an algorithm expert on. And I really want them to talk about like the stuff that's happening and changing, right?
Yeah.
It's 2018, guys. You know things are happening, things are changing. So like on the financing side, tell me, so 3% down with Freddie Mac. That's
right. Well, we had an expert on the Mortgage Chick show earlier this week, and pretty much what she taught us is that Freddie Mac just launched about 2 years ago a new platform. And this platform allows it allows to get an individual and put them into what's called a risk assessment. Now there's a lot of factors to that because, for example, we all know that we all have that conception of, oh yeah, your credit's bad, we can't get in. I have no money down, we can't get in. Not true. Not true at all. Now with this new algorithm they're bringing out, based on what they were telling us, is that you can bring somebody in with low credit as long as they have what's called compensating factors. Now, what are compensating factors? Compensating factors is, for example, if you have an abundance of money down, but you have low credit. If you have high credit, but not so much money down, or not so much reserves. Or your ratios are right there on borderline, but you have money down or better credit, then that could be a compensating factor. That's what that means. So these are some of the changes that are happening. Not only that, they're starting to bring out a program that's competing with FHA, which means that it's 3% down, credit score has to be at a 680 minimum, but it is 0.5% less, and there is no upfront mortgage insurance, which is what the biggest factor that FHA has. FHA has 2 mortgage insurance. Remember, you always have upfront, and you always have
the one in the payment, right?
Exactly, which is for
so
life.
with the 3% down. No upfront mortgage insurance, but they still have it in the payment.
Right, you still are going to have it in the payment because, as everybody knows, or if you don't know, according to U.S. government law, states that if you put down less than 20% down on the purchase of a property, you have to pay what's called mortgage insurance to assure that in case you do not pay that mortgage
and you default,
then the lender or the bank is covered. That way we keep money liquid. The key word is liquidity. So
they make you pay for their insurance.
Pretty much.
That's awesome.
It's the
Anybody out there
want
to pay for my insurance? It'd be great. I got car insurance, homeowners insurance, business insurance, liability insurance, E&O insurance. I mean, I'd be happy to give some of that shit away.
Pay for my stuff.
Pay for my stuff.
Pay for my stuff.
What else has happened? So, I mean, these are simple things. FHA limits went up.
Right.
For 2018.
FHA loan limits went up. Conventional loan limits went up, which is great. Good. That helps buyers get into much more homes than what they were before. Something that is coming up is interest rates are starting to be on the rise, but nothing to be alarming. It's not moving to the rate of 0.25% or 0.5%. Nothing like that.
We have to expect that. We have to expect for interest rates to go up. We can't expect, I remember when people were complaining, oh my God, a 4%? And I'm like, seriously? Seriously? Like the bank is basically paying you to have a loan with their overhead and cost, and you're mad at it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I think that's something to be expected. I think people need to know how to communicate with their clients.
Right.
And let them know that this is not that big of a deal, that it is to be expected, that yes, they will go up. The longer a client waits to purchase a home, yes, they will go up. Think about those clients that didn't get qualified, or maybe they got qualified FHA to the maximum limit last year, and you couldn't find anything for them. Maybe this year makes a big difference.
Absolutely.
Because the rates went up. If you have trouble finding somebody because they got pre-approved for $300,000 and they're FHA and you can't find them a great house, maybe it's a conversation to have with them to talk about getting into a duplex, 3-plex, or 4-plex.
Absolutely.
Where the limits are much higher and the rents from the other units that they won't be living in go towards their income, so it allows the opportunity for their approval to be much higher, right?
You could almost pass up as a lender.
Hey, listen, I might know a thing or two. So, I mean, imagine how many realtors out there are not having that conversation with their clients. Imagine how many clients are renting right now because they did not know that they could buy a duplex because they would qualify for more, live on one side, rent out the other side, and allow that tenant to pay their mortgage.
Exactly.
Right?
Not only that, that is actually very true. If you do decide to go for a duplex, triplex, or 4-plex, a projected income of those units can be added back as projected income, therefore allowing your debt-to-income ratio to be lower than what
which means you would qualify for significantly more.
Bingo.
Right? Guys, we got to think outside the box. We got to do sometimes, the things that are necessary to help our clients. Our clients don't know this stuff, which is why they come to us to learn from us. If you want to really get savvy on this, you need to start educating yourself. You can educate yourself very simply online, or you could just talk to your local lender, sit down with them, and truly understand what it is that they do. I'm not telling you to learn his entire job. I'm telling you should know the basics so that you can better help your client. Because if you're spinning your wheels out there and you're wasting your time and wasting your client's time, then you're not helping anybody. You're not a true real estate agent. You should get out the business, okay?
And one thing is, your local lender is your partner. We are partners for a reason, because whatever he is trying to do, I'm going to back him up 100%, no matter what. And if that means, helping with a closing or helping with, satisfying some of the client's need in whatever way that I can, of course I'm going to do that. That's what we do. That's why we're partners at what we do, and we do that for all our realtor partners. Now, I want to talk about something that's the elephant in the room. We all know it's January, and we all know what's coming. Tax season. That is huge for you guys. Huge. Guys, hit up your accountants. Hit up your local accountants. They have guys that are there doing their taxes. They're talking about doing this because they want to buy a house this year. You don't know how many calls I get from accountants saying, hey, I got this guy that might be thinking about doing it. And accountants, reach out to us. Let's work together, because you know what? Certain things that you guys might be deducting might not help your client when it comes down to purchasing a house. And there's certain things that you actually can include on your taxes that we can put back as income and help that client get into a much better house.
Which means accountants should be talking to lenders, and lenders should be talking to accountants. And clients should truly understand that if you intend to buy a house, please don't go sit with your accountant and tell them to write everything off and make it look like you're broke.
Exactly.
Because that's not going to help your home purchase at all.
At all.
Okay? You need to look like you're making some money, and if that means that you got to pay Uncle Sam some funds, hey, guess what, man? You earned it, you owe it. That's how it works in America. Welcome.
Yeah. And you know what? A lot of people, what they don't know is that those funds that they're actually paying, you're actually going to get them back in the forms of your Social Security. If you're cheating yourself by not paying your taxes, guess what? When you retire, you're not going to have a retirement because you didn't pay for taxes for so many years, so now you don't qualify for that much. So that's something that you got to have that conversation with your accountant as to, okay, if I pay taxes now, how much is my retirement looking like in a couple of years?
Yep.
Have that conversation, because you know what? That is important to you guys, because you know what? Things are only getting more expensive, and we have to learn how to budget ourselves properly.
These are simple advances that our clients and our realtors can use to become better in 2018, to sell more homes, buy more homes, or if you're a client, buy or sell your own home. I think it's important that you guys know there's a lot of investor loans out there. There's investor specials. Work with agents who specialize in investment opportunities. Work with those guys. Like, a lot of those agents are buying their own properties, but they can't buy it all. So speak to them about the stuff that they're not buying so you can pick up on that stuff. And they can help you get in early, cheap, buy, fix, flip, or hold, whatever it is that your investment needs are. Think outside the box. Learn how to do things appropriately. Sit down with your broker. If your broker's not available, come see me, okay? I mean, you don't know how many times I get agents that come to my office to sit down and shoot the shit with me because their broker isn't available or knowledgeable. So by all means, just come over and talk to me. We'll get shit done. And if I don't know the answer, I promise you that I'm friends with a broker who does. So, we'll make sure that shit happens. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And on the lending side, if you guys have any questions, feel free to contact us. You can hit us. You can, call us up through the Mortgage Chicks website. You can follow me, myself, at Mortgage Hans, Instagram and Facebook. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Trust me, I don't bite.
I know it's weird that there's a guy here telling you to check him out at the Mortgage Chicks website.
It's because I'm the +1, guys.
He's the +1. Don't worry about it, ladies. All right? Are you available?
Yes, I am.
He is available, ladies. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
All right. So this comes to the end of our show, but we always like to end our show with a very specific thing. I'd like to thank our sponsors, New World Title, Rudy, Bridget, and the Title Girls, over 16 locations throughout the state of Florida. You can visit them at newworldtitle.com. That's nuworldtitle.com. Their phone number is 305-537-4906. PRMG, Primary Residential Mortgage Group. Our representative here at the office is Raymond Fundora. This is Hans. They're all part of the same group. You can reach them here at Kurz Real Estate's office or on their website, like they said, mortgagechicks.com.
Right.
Max Home Inspections, you can check them out on their website, maxhomeinspections.com. Their email is info@maxhomeinspections.com. You can reach them at 954-947-8341, 8391. I'm very sorry about that. And the coolest thing about them is you can schedule and do all your inspection stuff online. So you don't even need to call them. You just go on the website and schedule your inspection. They're fantastic with all the new programs that they have coming out. So you got to check them out. They're doing some really cool shit for sellers and buyers, both alike. Our charities, the Veterans Association of Real Estate Professionals, congratulations to them last year for giving away a home. And I think they intend on giving away another home this year to a veteran in need. The National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, congratulations to you guys. You're going through a lot of conversions right now and assigning new boards. I know the Orlando board did it already. The Puerto Rico board does it this weekend. And I believe the Miami board did it already. Children's Cancer Caring Center, fantastic organization who helps children who have suffered or are suffering with cancer and helps their families get through these tough times. And of course, the Boys and Girls Club of America, the #1 source to get young men and women and turn them into solid, working, professional individuals. Our Hometown Heroes program, if you're a firefighter, teacher, a veteran, or what am I missing? Police officer.
Police officers. Nurses.
You know, that's this guy up here. That's the Hometown Heroes flyer right there.
Right there.
All right. What I'd really love for you guys to do is check us out. We give you cash back at closing in the form of a HUD. Our lender gives you some points back on your loan. And then our title company reduces their fees, saving you an abundance of money with the purchase of your home. And you can reach us, kurzre.com, KURZRE.com. Phone number 786-529-5273. You're more than welcome to reach out to us. If you guys want to book a 30-minute consultation with me and discuss what it's like to be a real estate consultant at Kurz Real Estate, give me an email at jointhemovement@kurzre.com. That's jointhemovement@kurzre.com. We'll book you for an appointment. We'll get you in here. If you're a buyer or seller and you would like to book a consultation with one of our agents, reach out to me at 786-529-5273. We'll have a discussion, and I will assign the best, most amazing real estate professional that Kurz RE has to offer. And that guy, too. That's me. Thank you, everybody, for watching us. We appreciate you. Have a fantastic Thursday.
Goodbye, guys.